Okay, here we are. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 21st of the Hardcore FBB Podcast. If you like the content, please like and subscribe our channel. My name is Claudio, the host, and today's episode I have the pleasure to introduce a new special guest from Germany, IFBB Pro women's figure athlete Hanna Prause. Hi Hanna, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you so much for
Perfect.
joining me in this episode of the podcast.
Yes, thank you for the invitation of this amazing podcast. I'm really
Thank
looking
you.
forward to it, and I hope my English will be okay for everything who's listening to it because
Wow. I mean,
it's
so
not the
far
best.
your English, so far it's perfect. Plus, I'm not English either. I'm Italian, but,
Oh,
so
okay.
my English is not perfect either, even though I live in London, but, yeah, but your English is absolutely fine.
Mm.
So yeah, I saw you competing in Romania actually last November, and I was very impressed by your physique and your conditioning, and I couldn't help notice how shredded you were on stage, and without any doubt, one of the most conditioned figure athlete I've ever seen. So yeah,
Thank
I'm
you so much.
really, yeah, you're welcome, and I'm really glad you are here to tell us a little bit about yourself. So, when did you start in with your bodybuilding career? How did it start?
How did it start? It started. Um, I went to the fitness center in 2000. I guess it was 11 or something else because
Okay.
I had a car accident. The years before, I
Ouch.
also did something like artistic cycling, and I was very good in this. But because of the car accident I had, I didn't uh, can't continue to this. So I needed to use a fitness center for rehabilitation.
Okay.
And I started with weightlifting and doing something like pump course. And
Yep.
yes, it started to make fun to me. And
Mm-hmm.
in 2013, no, it was 12, I guess, in 2012. I was visiting Fibo, the big
Oh,
expo in
yeah.
Germany, in Cologne.
I think it's the
It was in
biggest
Essen.
in Europe. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
as well.
it was in
It's huge.
Essen. And
Essen, yeah. Now they moved it to Cologne. Yeah.
yeah, and I saw there a competition with a lot of figure girls and also bikini shape girls. And
Mm-hmm.
I saw the girls on stage and thought, okay, that's not so far away from your shape, so it could be possible to do something like this in the year after.
Yeah.
And yes, I came home, was searching for a coach, and started my first preparation in 2013. And it was my first competition was exactly this competition at FIBO 1 year
Ah,
later,
okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
and I took third place. And
Nice.
yes,
Third place
that's
of the
when I
first show.
started. Yes, that's when I started my career. Yes.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Yeah. And that, yeah, you said it was in 2013, right?
yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
Then I
you've
had
been
a
involved
few,
in the.
a very long time. Yes. Then I had a few years in competing in something like NAC. It's the name of the
NAC. Yeah,
federation here.
NAC.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know it. I was
Yes, I
there in
know.
bikini shape, and yeah, I had a very successful first year there in bikini shape, and then they told me, okay, you're a little bit too hard and too shredded and a little bit too much muscular for bikini
Bikini.
shape.
Yeah.
Just switch to figure, and then
Mm-hmm.
I I switched the federation to figure and went to the IFBB. The
NPC?
federations
FBB, yeah.
they were together in this time, and so I started my journey in figure in the IFB
Mm-hmm.
and became elite pro, I guess, 4 or 5 times in
Wow.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switched to the NPC, because the federation separated in exactly
Yeah.
2018, I guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I finished with the Arnold Classic in
Mm-hmm.
Spain and then switched to NPC and got my pro card at my first pro qualifier in England in
Ah, okay.
2019. Yes. And since
Okay, in
then I'm competing in the
2019.
pro league.
Wow. So you got your pro card in figure.
Yes.
You were already in figure, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, cool. And when did you do your first pro show? Where was
My
it?
first, it was Romania. It was
Ah,
also
Romania.
Muscle Fest in Romania. It was in 2019, exactly 2 weeks after getting the pro card. And funny thing
Wow.
was,
Okay.
I broke my arm
Ouch.
just 4 days before I had my pro qualification. I broke my,
No.
I guess, wrist. It's the right word.
Ah, the wrist. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, with another car accident, but yes,
No.
it was
Ouch.
planned and we did it, and I turned pro in this show after just 4 days after I broke my wrist, and just 2 weeks later I did my pro debut in Romania, and I took sixth place, so I came to the finals. And
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Good.
this was my first pro show in 2019.
Okay. 2019. Yeah.
Yes.
So how many times did you compete in Romania?
In
Every
Romania, last year it was the third time, I guess.
third time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. And do you have any other sports background before you started into fitness and bodybuilding? Did you
Yes.
did you have
In
any?
my,
Yeah.
I started with artistic cycling
Oh
in
yeah,
when I
you
was
said it
I
earlier.
when
Yeah,
I
yeah.
yes when I was 6 years old, and I was
Okay.
in dancing and swimming, and I always
All
did a lot of
right.
sport. Yes,
Okay, okay. Until yeah, you had that accident, and then through the rehabilitation, you fell in
I
love
came to bodybuilding.
with the sport. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
and
that.
I will stay in bodybuilding, I guess,
Yeah, yeah. So you
until I'm
think?
dead.
Well, yeah. As long as you can perform, you enjoy it. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Yeah,
So, do you think figure division is the division that fits you best, where you feel more comfortable, or maybe in the future you think maybe I could give it a go to physique, or maybe moving to I don't know wellness, or you think like figure is where you feel the best.
I guess figure is where, for me, it would be the best thing. I was thinking a lot of switching to women's physique, and we also wanted to give it a try
Yeah,
this year, but we decided again to go to figure because I guess for women's physique, I just need a little bit more mass. It's not the condition,
yeah,
because I don't have problems to be shredded and hard.
exactly.
I guess I will need a longer off season for switching to women's physique,
Yeah.
and I continue competing this year. My next competition will be in 4 weeks again at Fibo, so it will be a little bit
Oh, you're competing at
like
Fibo, yeah,
yes,
because there's a pro show, yeah, on the Saturday,
yes,
right? Yeah,
yes. It's the first
yeah.
pro show since they since I was competing there in 2013, so it's a little bit
Yeah,
like a small comeback at
yeah, but
Fibo.
that's great. That's great,
Yes,
and also you're playing at home in Germany, so
it's my
that's
first time. It's really my first time because I was living for a long time in Luxembourg and I was
you live in
competing
Luxembourg.
when I was
Hmm.
when I did the elite shows. I was
Yeah.
competing not for Germany and not in Germany. I'm always was competing international competitions. So it will be
Hmm.
my first time in Germany at a pro show.
Yeah.
And yes, it will be a small comeback, a little bit. And that's the reason why we decided to stay in figure because the off season was too short. It wasn't really an off season because the last competition was Prague last year in
Prague.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
middle of
Yeah.
November.
Yeah. It was after Romania, right? Just a week
Yes,
after Romania, if I
just a
remember
week
correctly.
after
Yeah.
Romania. Yes, and so it was not really a long off season to gain
Okay.
much more
Size. Yeah.
muscle
Hmm.
and size. So we decided to stay in figure for the rest of the season and then
Yeah.
continue. Maybe let's see what the next year will bring.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, you had a really good year last year in figure, and yeah, I totally understand to grow and switch to the physique division. Yeah, it requires a longer off season to grow. Of course, conditioning is not an issue for you as
Yes.
you can get shredded very easily, and yeah, it's just a matter of size, and for that requires time. So it makes absolute perfect sense to continue in figure this year. Yeah, and you've got the first show in 4 weeks, so
Yes.
that's really good. And they are not doing physique, right, at Fibo, if I remember
No.
correct. Yeah,
No.
it's all the
No.
way up
Not
to figure. Yeah.
in. In October there will be another. No, it's at the end of September there will be another pro show in Germany.
Oh, Europa Pro.
Yes,
Yeah,
they will have every division, so also physique
awesome.
and women's bodybuilding, but not in the spring season
Okay,
now.
okay, yeah, yeah. I
But
was at the.
I feel very well in figure, and it's it's not really important to me to.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
The main thing is to compete and have fun on stage and getting better from time to time. And sometimes I do feel very well doing the physique poses when I look in the mirror, and sometimes I look in the mirror
okay.
and think to myself, nah, that's not it's not
Eh,
that what you
it's
want.
not yet.
And yes,
It's not yet the time. Yeah.
yes,
So far. Yeah. Enjoy the moment, the present, and make the
yeah.
most in figure, because I believe you are so close to an Olympia qualification.
I hope that so much.
So maybe this could be the year. Yeah, you if you
I
keep
hope that
you've
I
been
give my
in the
best.
industry. Yeah, yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt, and I will be very curious to see how this competition in Germany at FIBO is going to be. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, you will be with the top. Yeah, with the top ladies for sure in the first call
I
out,
hope
and
so.
yeah, definitely. You've been around for quite a while. You've got the experience. You competed against some of the best in the world, which actually puts you among the best in the world as well. So yeah, if you keep going, as long as you enjoy what you're doing, you still have the love for the sport, for the lifestyle. Yeah, you're gonna go far with this. I'm
I hope.
sure. I'm sure. How long is your prep for this show, by the way?
We
This prep.
started, yes, we was looking, I enjoyed Christmas and New Year, and then
Okay,
my
fair
coach
enough.
slowly started to stay at a level to gain not too much fat during this time.
Mm-hmm.
And we started something like at the end of January, at the
Okay,
beginning of
okay.
February.
From
So
January. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And what have you been working on to improve in your physique since your last show, according to the feedback from the judges and your coach?
the judges did very different feedback, but a lot of judges in the last season had a little bit problems with my midsection because my waist.
Okay.
The problem is my back muscle, my latissimus, is
Mm-hmm.
going deep down and starts right over
Ah,
my hip. So I don't
okay. They
have
say it should be
that.
higher, a bit higher,
Yes,
with a tiny waist, and then
yes, but I cannot
the
change it because it's my
no, that's
muscle and
your
it starts
yeah,
there.
your
So,
anatomy. Yeah.
but I was working a lot, very, very, very hard at my
Mm-hmm.
midsection, and it became just a little bit smaller. I gained a little bit more back and legs on the outside to make it
Okay.
even a
Okay.
little bit smaller. And yes, I improved very much in my midsection, so I hope this
Excellent.
time it will be perfect.
Oh, I'm
Because
sure.
last year I had really a competition. It was the competition before Romania
Mm-hmm.
in Budapest.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just went with Adela, top two with Adela, and the
Okay.
judges said it was so hard to take the decision to, because
Yeah.
Adela is a little bit smaller in her waist. So they decided for her, and it is how it is. Um,
Yeah.
she's also a very
Sometimes
good
it could
athlete,
be.
and she's staying really a long, long, long time in the IFBB, in the top placement. So it's absolutely okay, because
Yep.
when you're competing in the top four, or yeah, top three, top four, it's always just small
Yeah.
things.
Small details, small difference, and then
Yeah,
of course, yeah, it's the opinion of each judge, and
yeah,
it could go one way or another, especially when the physiques are both so good, so
similar. Yes,
it's difficult to find. It could be anything, but the important, yeah, is getting on that stage at your best shape, beating the previous one.
yes,
That's the most important. And then if it goes and wins and get this Olympia qualification, great. But otherwise, as long as you bring a better physique, better conditioning than previous show, I think it's always a success and a victory. Yeah.
yes.
Um, do you have apart from Fibo? Have you thought about other shows this year, or you see how it goes this and then take a decision later?
No, I start with Fibo, and then I will continue with Pittsburgh and New York,
Oh
because
wow, good, good, very
yes,
good. Those are great shows
the
as well.
I don't know, because I'm competing the very first time in the
First time?
USA,
Ah, okay, okay.
but the judges said to me, go to the United States, show your shape there, try it. Yes. They're the two shows. They are close to Fibo, so um, and I was dreaming about doing these two competitions for such a long time. So this year,
Fair enough. Yeah.
I said, okay, I will do it.
But the Pittsburgh show, is it the Triple O Dynasty? Is that
Again,
one?
can you?
The Pittsburgh Pro
Yes,
show is not the Triple O. Is it Triple O? Triple O
no.
Dynasty or that one? No, that one I think is in
It's
Arizona. I
it's
think because it's the
Pitts
first show. I think.
Pitts Power Fitness. I guess it's the name, and it's just 1 week before New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah, New York is in May, right?
Yes,
If I remember correct. Yeah.
it's the 17th of May. There will be New York, and
Okay.
Pittsburgh is at the
Is
11th of May. Yes,
okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And also, yeah, New York Pro, I know is one of the best shows in the world. That's been going on for a long time. It's a really great stage. So there's going to be uh, an amazing lineup of athletes.
I'm really excited. It will
Yeah.
be also Fibo will be an amazing lineup. There will be very good figure ladies.
Yeah,
Also,
the
for
best in
sure,
Europe. Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Yes, for sure. Also, Pittsburgh and New York. And then I just have a look after New York. Maybe I will. I would love to compete in Alicante for
Oh, nice.
Emilio
The
because
Emperor. Yeah.
yes, Empro, because I really do love Emilio's shows so much.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're very, very good, and took
Yeah.
they took a very good care for the athletes. That everything. Also, Romania or something else is always very, very, very well
Great.
for
Yeah,
every
really
athlete.
good show.
Great organization, good show. So
Yeah.
I did the Empro very often, and also
Where
when
did you do
Emilio
it
had
last
European.
year? Last year, did you do the
Last year, no,
Empro?
no, the
Ah,
last
because
2 years, not.
because I was there and I watched the figure show, but yeah, I didn't remember you in that show. I would have remembered
Yes,
if you were there.
last year I did the year before I did every show
Okay.
in Europe, and I needed a break. Just
Yeah, of
it
course.
was
When you
impossible. It was
yeah
really. I didn't thought that it is so hard, but it was really impossible to compete every month. And you
yeah
will come to a time where your body is it starts gaining weight in not fat but a lot of water, and you're
yeah
stressed in cortisol, and because of traveling, and you have less sleep, it's stress for your body. every
yeah.
every
I
competition
understand.
is stress, and sometimes it doesn't work anything. So that's the time you need to need yeah, you need to do a break to give your mind and your body a little bit of
Rest.
rest.
Yeah.
So I switched. um I canceled Empro
Okay.
the year before, because I needed that break. And the year after, I started my season in, I guess the first competition was in September in
Mm-hmm.
Poland. Yeah, it was
Okay.
Poland, then Budapest, Romania, Bulgaria, Prague, and so that's the reason
Oh,
why I
wow.
didn't do the Empro, because it was also the Empro is always in June,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it was a little bit too close to the last season, so
Oh, yeah, I can
yeah, I
imagine.
needed
And
that break.
of course, especially if you've been competing non-stop for that long. I mean, you can't be in prep all year round. It's
Yeah,
not. It's it's not good for too long. It's good. It's important to take this break or longer off season, grow, and and get healthy to start again a new season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just
So
I,
fair
I have
enough.
just just a second. I need to open the
Yeah, no
door
problem.
because a friend of mine is coming.
Okay.
But it's not a problem for us. We have the time. She's a little bit too early,
Oh, okay, okay.
so we
No,
have
no
time.
worry.
Don't stress.
Okay, okay.
No worry.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So I see also that you have on your Instagram page, yeah, you have several sponsors as well.
Yes.
Is Would you like to mention something about your sponsors?
I'm with VAS since this year. It's
Sorry, I can't hear you very well anymore.
oh, sorry. Mm,
Is The
is it
volume
better
has
now?
gone down? Hmm? Uh, I can hear you, but the volume is lower than before. But it's okay. I can adjust it in
So
post production.
sorry about this. Is
It's
it better
okay. It's
now?
okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Um,
it's okay. Try again.
is it better now?
Yeah, I turned up your volume here now, and
Okay,
yeah,
because
looks
my
okay.
volume is full. It's
Yeah, that's fine.
um
That's fine, and I can edit it in post production later and increase it a little bit if it's a bit
okay.
low. Yeah. So, yep. Please continue about the
My
sponsors.
sponsor, my
Hmm.
supplement sponsor, I'm with VAS since
Yeah. Avast.
2000.
Yeah, I know the brand. Yeah.
It's a brand from Austria. Yes, and I'm very happy. I'm super happy with that cooperation that it works so much and so well.
Hmm.
So I'm looking forward to also spend some time there at Fibo with with
Oh, you
VAS.
will be at the stand at the vast stall. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm also a member of Team Race. I don't know if you know this, but Lena Romsteiner is
Yeah,
the
Lina. Yeah.
yes, she's the owner of this.
Ah. Okay.
They are doing clothes and for bodybuilders. So
Yeah.
yes, I'm
Excellent.
also with Team Race at Fibo at the booth, and yes, these two are my main sponsors,
Wow.
and I really get a lot of support from the gym I am training here
Yeah.
in where I live. It's a very small gym. It's like a home gym of a
Okay.
very
Okay.
good brand. Um, yes, he's supporting me also to give me the chance to go to training when it's the best time for me, and I can go there any time that I want, 24/7, 365
Nice. That's
in the
good.
night.
That's good.
And yes, I'm working there to give him something back, and doing a little bit of coaching and personal training there. So yes, but I also get very big support from the gym, and of course, uh, last but not least, my coach, who is giving everything to me to make that qualification possible and to live this sport. And I'm with him since really my first season in Max in
Okay.
AOC. Yes, so since 2013, I get to know him at the
Yeah.
workshop for this first Fibo competition, and since then we are working together. So yes,
That's fantastic, and also, yeah, I mean, if you feel good and comfortable training and preparing with your coach. I mean, with all the success you've had so far. I mean, a winning team, you don't change it; you keep going. Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, you're getting the results that you're hoping. So that's very important. And I wanted to add, it's really great and makes me happy to hear about the sponsors and the support that you receive among the community in your gym. That's really good, especially after hearing, I mean, from different athletes that sometimes is difficult for some division to get a sponsor,
Yes, for sure.
especially
I guess
the bigger
it's
division. So that's great that there is company like Vast and all the
are
other
doing
companies that.
there are really not much companies who are working with yes or starting to work with figure it starts with a figure division and continue to women's physique and women's bodybuilding. It's
Yeah,
really hard to get
yeah, it is.
sponsor. That's why I'm really happy to get the chance to work together with the team, and I give my best to stay a long time with them, because um, even if they are supplements, just supplements are always
Mm-hmm.
for us athletes a lot of money during the month, and also this is
Yeah,
really it's an expensive sport. We all have
it's a
to.
very
I
expensive
know a
sport.
lot
Yeah.
of athletes who are working like me. I have a main job where I'm working about 40 hours, 45 hours in a company, and I also have my coaching clients and some posing clients. So
Wow.
you need to work very hard to keep up the money
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
competitions, and the
absolutely.
tanning, the bikini, everything.
Everything,
So
everything.
also
The
the supplements it's really important to have a sponsor, and I'm
yeah,
really
and
happy to have it.
it's also, I mean, the cost of the whole prep, and then the as you said, the traveling you're going, especially if you travel around the world to compete, and then there are the hotels, and then there are all the tanning, the makeup, everything, the suit. I mean,
Yes,
everything has got, and it's not cheap. And considering, yeah, unfortunately, the competition prize, the money that you get from winning a show is not enough for the women's division. There is so much disparity between the men and the women, and
yeah, it's a
yeah,
big
it's
separation, but they raised up at Fibo. The first figure winner is getting $10,000 as prize money.
oh,
That's
okay,
the
that's
most they ever get in figure,
that's
and
good. That's good.
yes, it's very good. They start to
Yeah,
raise up, and it is really also important for the women to get um yeah a prize money, because when I'm thinking about the traveling to the USA, these two competitions,
yeah,
just
everything. It's
I guess it will be around $4,000 for me to fly
yeah.
there to the USA, to stay there 2 weeks, to do the competition, the shows, the tanning, the flight back. You need the flight from New York to Pittsburgh and back. So, um, $4,000
Because
is a lot of money.
okay, because they are 1 week from each other. So I mean, yeah, it makes sense that you're already there and you fly to New York after from Pittsburgh, or or is before is New York and then the I
No,
can't
it's
remember.
first it's Pittsburgh, but
First it's Pittsburgh, yeah.
the flights are cheaper to New York, and you can have a direct flight from Germany to New York.
Ah,
And
yes, yes,
so
yes, yes.
I fly from Germany to New York, and then to Pittsburgh, and then from Pittsburgh back to New York, and
To
then
New York,
back
okay,
again.
okay, yeah, makes sense. Makes. Do you think are you gonna extend a few days for like a little bit of leisure and
I
you
need
know?
to do this. I
You
need to
need?
do this because
Yeah, you're.
I always have 30 days in the year for holiday, and all my holidays over the last years I just use for the competition. So I'm working from around when I really do competition after competition after competition. I work sometimes from Thursday from Tuesday to Thursday. Then I fly on Friday, come back on Monday, Tuesday
Yeah,
work, Thursday, and
you don't have any time for yourself and
you don't
actually
have
enjoy a
time
little
to.
bit. Mm.
Yes, you don't have the time to enjoy time in another country.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe sometimes you try to use the days when you stay there to see something from the country there you are.
yeah. I mean, you can add.
And that's what I wanted to do in New York, because the
Yeah.
reason is I'm doing Pittsburgh, and we fly on Monday the 5th to New York, and then strictly to Pittsburgh. Then I have 1 week in Pittsburgh, and after the show in Pittsburgh I directly fly to New York, and then I will have a week in New York. So
Oh,
see,
fantastic.
I
Yeah.
hope to see a little bit from the country and the things there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Plus, I mean, yeah, you are in New York, one of the most visited cities in the world.
Yeah,
So, have you been there before?
never. And
Never. Oh, you will
my
love
first
it then.
time ever in the USA.
All right. So yeah, you must spend also because the competition is not really in New York, it's in New Jersey. I mean,
Yeah,
it's nearby. Yeah, it's nearby. You can, but it's not that you can go and I don't know, have a little walk in Times Square because yeah, New Jersey is not. I mean, it's nearby, but it's you need to take some train or something to get
yeah.
to. But if you have an extra week on that week, yeah, you can enjoy and make the more. Also
For
because
sure I will
it's
see something.
yeah, yeah, and it's your third competition of the year. So after that, I think you deserve a little bit of time off and enjoy
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, a little holiday. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's that's really good. Um, I wanted to. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you. What is currently? I mean, you mentioned that you've got a 45 hours a week job that's taking your time, plus you've got your coaching, you've got you have to train, you have to prepare to do your meal prep and everything. So my question is, how do you balance your routine? Because of course it's looks like very hello. Ah,
Yes,
okay. I
I'm
thought I
here.
lost you. No, it's a very busy schedule. And how do you manage? Do you get up very early in the morning, or I'm just curious to understand how you can you manage to fit all these things in one day. It's not easy.
Very
It's
hard.
not for everyone.
It's not for everyone, and it's not really easy, and you don't have
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe you.
for
Yeah.
anything else under the week. It's impossible to have the time for anything else, because you really have a strange. I go up in the morning, and I do my cardio, or when there's a day where I don't have cardio, I do mobility and my posing routine. Then I have
Okay.
breakfast. I get ready for work. I go to work. I come home from work. I do my meal prep and strictly go to the gym. I train, eat, go home, and directly go to bed. And that's from Monday
Wow.
to Friday. And also at the weekends, I'm doing my coaching and my clients and all the posing sessions.
Wow. Yeah.
And because of that, I'm doing a job where I'm working in a company, so I'm not sitting on a computer or something else. So I'm really working in the industry. It's a hard job, and my body needs more rest. I don't have the time to go to the training twice a day, for example.
Okay.
So
So,
we started to look a little bit more about my regeneration and have a little bit more rest. And we started last year to have a split like 1 day training, 1 day off, 1 day training, 1 day off, 1 day training, 1 day off. And it works very well.
mm-hmm.
I'm getting not yeah, I have the rest and the regeneration my body needs because I'm also working with my body and I'm not always doing the training. So it's very good and I can manage it like this
Okay.
because
That's
if I don't have training, I can also invest in my mobility, my posing, my
okay.
clients, and yeah. But you don't have the time to spend much time with friends or family or something else. You're working really the
Yeah.
whole
That's
weekend for your second job, and then under the week you do your main job to get the money to the competition.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can imagine. I mean, it's a very busy schedule that only if you love this lifestyle you can do it. That's why it's. I believe that bodybuilding is like a. I consider like an elite sport because only few people can do it. It's very, very tough and requires time, of course, but at the same time passion and dedication. If you must enjoy everything about this lifestyle, otherwise it
Yeah,
would be very difficult to be able to do everything. Yeah, so that's very admirable, and yeah, and I believe bodybuilders are the most dedicated and passionate athletes I've ever spoken to, because I mean, I spoke to people in all different sports, but the amount of dedication and passion that bodybuilders put into it is, I believe, is unique.
yeah.
So
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 it was also not easy because I started really with I sometimes had times where I just had sleep at night for around 3 or 4 hours, but I really learned to manage my days. Like now I'm have around 6 to 7 hours of sleep at the weekend, 8 to 9. So it's okay. It's not the best because
but you can manage like this, yeah.
I can manage it like this, and yes,
Okay, okay,
thank God.
that's great. That's great. Um, I mean, we are getting close to the time, but I wanted to ask you one last question.
Yeah.
What is it that you love most about bodybuilding? And is there anything you would like to change in the sport? The-
What I do love the most in bodybuilding is
When you think about bodybuilding, first thing that makes you happy, what is it?
everything.
Could everything? Huh? All right, good. It's not, you don't have like a favorite, like, I don't know, training or the discipline or the diet or the stage, but you like everything, the whole thing.
The whole thing from getting up, managing the day, doing the training, doing the competition, being in prep, also being in off season. It's really everything I love, and it's
I like that.
something
Yeah,
in my life that it's the one thing in my life. It's under my control. No one else has to
exactly.
do can stop this or can damage this, or it
Hmm.
keeps me, yeah, it keeps me clear to my mind is getting very strong. I have yeah, I had times where I had a really hard time, and bodybuilding was the only thing I have for
They
my
kept
own
you.
that keeps
Yes.
me, yeah, that keeps me clear in my mind, and so it helped me to stand
S-
today with 2 feet on my ground, and yeah,
Yeah. So
so
bodybuilding
where
is
I am with
like,
bodybuilding,
yeah, is
and
like.
yeah,
Yeah, so no, bodybuilding is like your world where you know you can feel always comfortable in that every time, even if there is something that I don't know, you have a bad day or anything, you know that you can bring your focus into, I don't know, a good workout or something that is part of your bodybuilding routine, and that is like your therapy, let's say. Let's put
yes,
it this way.
yes,
It keeps you
it's
going. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. It's
and
important
it's
having something that, you know,
safe
it's like your safe place. Yeah.
it's my safe place. It's my absolutely safe place, and I don't have. Sometimes I think out of bodybuilding, I have to find my place on this planet. So
Yeah, but you found it, so that's great. Lots of people, actually, I think the majority of people live their whole life without finding their true passion, their safe place.
yeah,
And I mean, you have, and that's very
and I want,
important.
and if there's something I want to change in bodybuilding is that exactly something like social media is very hard. And I sometimes wish that athletes who are bringing very good um, placements and continue competing, that they were getting a little bit better sponsoring than someone who is doing only,
Yeah.
the influencer. It's like it's okay. It's also a hard job to being always online, always posting. It's really hard, but for an
Oh, yeah,
athlete
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
who is
requires lots
working
of.
who is working a lot and trying to manage everything, it's even harder to get something like a post or something else. And it took a lot of time. And yeah, someone who is doing not bodybuilding, earning a lot of money with social media and sponsorship about supplements or something else. And the athletes that are really working that much hard,
I agree.
they
Yeah.
didn't have
It's
the
not fair. Yeah.
it's not fair, and I don't know the word for aufmerksamkeit. I forgot the word what is it.
Yeah, they don't. Athletes don't get how can we say, the success and the you know, all the benefits that other people get
Benefits.
from out of
Yeah,
yeah, social media. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's sad because there are so many so-called fitness influencers that know nothing about bodybuilding, out training, and I see some of the recommendation they give. They don't have any qualification to speak,
Yeah.
but they've got followings of maybe 100,000, 200,000, even more followers.
Yeah.
And it's like channeling all the audience towards these people that don't have the knowledge compared to lots
Yeah.
of athletes that are living this lifestyle. They know what they're doing, they know what they're talking about, but at the same time, yeah, social media sometimes can be tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I believe that despite a few divisions being cancelled in competitions around the world, but I believe that bodybuilding will keep growing, and especially divisions like figure has become very popular
The last years,
lately.
it was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was when
So
we
it's
started
taking
competing in pro league. There were only around four competitions
exactly.
in Europe for figures, and now you really have I, every month. It starts in April, and then okay, June, July, they start to continue to bring really figure is growing a lot during the last years. Thank God.
That's great. Yeah, figure
Thank
is
God for the young race that women's bodybuilding is back at the Olympia. It's very important for the
yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely,
slowly.
absolutely.
So I guess it feels like that slowly the women's division are growing and also getting more support also from the pro league. So it's really important and it's good. It's very good.
Yes, yes, and I hope it will keep growing, and then the promoters keep adding shows and adding all the divisions.
Yeah.
This is because there are the athletes who compete are there. They want to compete. They prepare all year round, and then like the news I had a couple of days ago that in Tampa Pro, one of the biggest show in the world, they canceled women's bodybuilding. I, I found that really yeah heartbreaking. But
Yeah.
luckily there's still New York Pro, there's still Chicago Pro, there's the Rising Phoenix, and then in Europe we still have got. Spain, Portugal, Romania. So there are
Yeah.
still opportunities. The important and also being, attending these shows and watching the show, I can see that tickets sell. So I see all the women's division, especially the bigger divisions. There are a lot of people in Spain at the Emperors. Last year it was packed. There wasn't even one single seat available. You had to stand
Yeah.
for if you didn't get there in time. Yeah.
Emilio
So
told me he was judging in Germany a few months before in April, and he told me you already have your tickets for the MPro,
yeah.
and no, because why? It's April. It's almost sold out. So
Oh yeah.
really,
It was
yeah,
very busy. I got the like VIP ticket, which I thought, okay, I'm gonna have better seats. But even when I got there, they were already all taken. I couldn't even find one single. Oh, it's not all taken, but they have maybe one
yeah,
seat at the back, and I thought, well, that never happened before. So many people, but it's good. It means that the interest is there, and
yeah. Fibo is also sold out since I guess 2 or 3 weeks. They don't have tickets for the pre-judging for the finals. There's still some tickets left, but
yeah,
not that
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. Also, I mean, this is more in general. The FIBO. I was looking at the tickets, yeah, to come to FIBO next month, but I'm finding difficult to find hotels. Everything is fully
Yeah,
booked
it's
in the whole.
the problem is the FIBO is every year at the same weekend, and all the visitors. start to book their hotels, and when they
Yeah,
are
in
booked,
advance. Yeah,
they are strictly booked the hotel for the next year. So
true.
in my opinion, they needed to be a little bit earlier with the announcement that there will be a competition, especially a pro competition at the Fibo, because
Yeah.
really, I guess for some athletes, it's not impossible to come here because of the reason that the hotels are sold out.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Now the volume went super up. Oh, did you change something? No, it's good. It's good. It's really
no,
good.
okay.
Ah, okay.
So I
Suddenly,
guess
yeah, it increased. Yeah,
it's
but it's
hard.
okay.
It's hard for some athletes to come, especially from other countries or the USA or something else, because yeah, everything is sold out. The hotels are also very
Yeah,
expensive, right
yeah,
out of Cologne. So we
yeah,
also paid for apartment around, I guess, close to 800 euros for four
ooh,
persons just for a day. So it's really, and we are
yeah,
not
yeah. I was
we are not
looking.
close to the expo, so it's
Ah, really? Yeah, I was looking
they
at
had to announce
hotel.
it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the hotels, I was looking for 3 nights. So, my God, it was everything close to 1,000 euros, which, I mean, it's a lot, but I'm still not giving up. I'm still gonna continue check if I can find because I really would like to come to the Fibo. I've never had the chance, and I know
Oh,
it's the best in Europe and probably one of the best expo in
shows,
the world
yeah.
as well. So, and there's gonna be many guests, and there is the pro show that I really would like to see. So. I'm still trying to find a good combination. So I may see you in Fibo. If not, maybe in Spain or
In Spain.
on Romania. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come to Spain and Romania this year as well. So, but yeah, let's see if I can make
Would
it
be
to
great.
Fibo. Yes, yes, yeah. And we can have an interview in person
Yes, for sure.
after you collect your Olympia qualification at FIBO. No, but I mean, in any case, it would be great to have another interview in person. Okay, so Hannah, I thank you very much for your time
You're
this
welcome.
morning. It's been very interesting to hear your story and your future plans for this season. I wish you the very best for this show in 4 weeks
Thank you so much.
at FIBO.
And thank you for the invitation
You
and
are
your
welcome. It's
kind
been an
post.
honor.
Yeah,
It's been an
it was
honor.
an honor for me.
Oh, thank you. And I will post this in the next. I've got another one to edit. I did another interview yesterday, and then I will
Okay.
do this. So probably in the next couple of days will be up. And that's it. Thank you very much again, and I
Thank
wish you
you.
a fantastic day.
Yes, for you too.
Okay.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Thank you, Anna. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.